Hey you guys, PJD here. Hope you're all doing well. I'm back with a continuation of the Black Friday 2018 Get This Not That video. So here we go. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about, which is something that one of you commented in the last video that you wanted me to discuss, and it was definitely going to be a part of this, Curlsmith. Now, if I recall, they have about 4 or 5 products in the entire line. I don't have the entire line. I only have 3 items, one of which is in my hair today. We need to discuss. But so let's get into it. Okay, so the first one is, let's just start from like the beginning of the cleansing process. I got their Curlsmith Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash. So this is your typical co-wash. And you're going to see, and it says right here on the label, that it is for, can you see? Extra thirsty. Right? See, extra thirsty, curly, wavy, or kinky hair. So, you know, hey, that's what I'm into. And I'll show you the ingredient list as well. You can look through it. But one thing I will say about the 3 Curlsmith products that I have, all of them include this resurrection plant or resurrection flower, which okay, so if you've ever looked up or seen anything about the resurrection plant, it's basically a plant that can exist in very, very dry conditions. It can be dehydrated for months and still survive. Like even if you pour water on it, it kind of can revive itself. So apparently they sell this plant in like what looks like it's lifeless, dead state, and then you pour water on it and it comes to life, but then you can let it dry out again and then, you know, continue that process, almost like a novelty, but it's an actual plant. So anyhow, so I can understand including something that can withstand or has the ability to endure extreme dehydration in a plant, in a hair product, thinking, or I'm guessing the rationale is that there is some component in here that allows it to still be strong and have life and kind of withstand whatever despite extreme conditions in terms of dryness. So with my hair being as dry as it is, I was excited to try this Curlsmith. I'll show you the consistency. I mean, it's kind of typical co-wash consistency, you know, kind of looks like that. It's creamy. Okay, and I'm going to tell you the scent of all of them. It's not like a sweet, like, no, I'm going to say it's not like a fruit or anything like that. And it's not like a heavy perfume. It's like just a grown adult delicious scent. It smells good. I like it. It's not the typical scent profile that I go for, because I do like more fruity or cake batter type of scent, but and this doesn't smell like that. So for those people who don't like those types of scents, I think you would really enjoy this. This smells just, I really do like that the scent even lingers in your hair with the other products I'm going to talk about as well too. So not from the co-wash, because the co-wash you wash out and it's kind of the end of the process. But then if you're pairing it with some of the other Curlsmith things that I'm going to talk about. But anyway, this is the consistency of it. Okay, how did it perform on my hair? Yeah, I feel like my hair was cleansed. It felt soft. I like it, right? So let me show you the ingredients as I continue to talk about it, and it'll come into focus in just a sec. But anyway, so yep, there we go. Okay, so I used it. My hair enjoyed it. I was able to get my fingers through it. It's creamy on the hair. Really nice, right? However, and I have to say this about all 3 of the Curlsmith things, and you could look at the first 3 ingredients, right? Because that's kind of what you're dealing with here. Oh, and there you can see right there. It has that resurrection flower in it. And it's not like they put that way down the bottom of the list or anything like that. It's good placement. They have aloe in here. So some good things, right? But the price, and this is a 12-ounce bottle. Now, I don't remember seeing anything from Curlsmith that was under like $24, and that may even be low. It may be nothing under $27. So it's pricey. So do I like this co-wash? I do. If you're super interested and you're dying to get your hands on Curlsmith, then, you know, I think you would be happy with this co-wash, but I think you could be just as happy with another co-wash that I'm going to show you in a second. Is if you get something else instead of this because of the price tag. So it's good. It's good. But is it $27, nearly $30 good for a co-wash? No, I say no. So again, it smells good. It performs well. My hair felt soft after I washed it out. I was able to kind of, you know, detangle and shower with this conditioning wash. It feels nice on my hair, you know, but when you wash it out, it's not as if, oh, I'm done. I don't even want to put a moisturizer in. You know that you need to layer it with something, and that's the most case for many, you know, co-washes and everything, because it's not meant to be just like a standalone. But I'm just saying to say it's not so amazing that this is the only co-wash I will ever buy despite the price. No, I'm like, okay, you're good, but not for that price. But you saw the ingredients, nice ingredient list. Okay, it has resurrection flower, something you may not typically find in many other products. It smells good. And again, I didn't give you a proper description, but just like an adult scent. It could be a perfume. It could be a bottle perfume, but don't think like those harsh perfumes. Not like that. This smells very pleasant and good. So yeah, but I'm not going to get this. So I would say Curlsmith, the co-wash, is a don't get this. But if you're looking for a co-wash for Black Friday, here are two that I could recommend. And yes, this still has the packaging on it, but I've definitely used this and I've certainly reviewed it in the past. And this is from SheScentIT, another brand that someone asked me to discuss. And yes, I like SheScentIT. Everything from SheScentIT absolutely does not work for me. So it's not like it's a one-stop shop brand where I can use anything they have and, you know, it just works. No, but this one I have spoken about in the past, definitely reviewed it. And I believe it's been in other Black Friday, get this, not that video. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but the SheScentIT Blueberry Co-Wash. Right, so that's her conditioner wash. And again, this is from SheScentIT. I will show you the ingredient list right here. The reason I like this one is, first of all, when it comes to price. Sorry, oh, there we go, good. When it comes to price, and I don't remember, of course I'll have it on screen, but I don't remember exactly what her price point is, but I know it is certainly cheaper than Curlsmith for sure. So first of all, her regular prices are cheaper than Curlsmith. So, all right, let alone her Black Friday sale, which is always really nice. And I got Curlsmith from Ulta, by the way, Ulta.com. So anyway, SheScentIT is always having a nice Black Friday sale. I believe it's at least like 30%, something like in that range she does. It's not like a 20 or a 25, which, you know, those are respectable too, but she does, I believe it's either 30 or 35. It may even be more than that, but I feel like it's 30. In that range. So anyway, so it's already a good price. Then you get the 30% off. She sells many of her items. This is an 8.5 ounce bottle, but she sells many of her things also in, oh, this lighting, sorry. She sells many of her things also in 16 ounce. So, and I'll show you, there's something else from her that I have it over here, but I'll mention that too after I do the co-wash. But I always speak about how this co-wash leaves my hair feeling super soft, and again, and in fact, let me say this. If the Curlsmith leaves my hair on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the softest hair I've ever had on my head, I would say Curlsmith leaves me at an 8. Which, that is good. That's good hair. An 8. I mean, you're doing, it's not like you're just above average. You're better than average. You're an 8. That's a solid number. But I would say this one leaves me at, I feel like, you know, I'm kind of hard giving out those 10s, but I feel like in terms of softness and the ability to detangle, and it smells so good. So SheScentIT, you know, scent it. So, you know, she's going to be good with her scent and everything. But I feel like this one leaves me, in terms of softness and everything, it leaves me at, let me say a 9. Let me say a 9, maybe 9.5. Okay, so this is really nice. So if you're going to get a co-wash and you want a kind of inexpensive kind of one, here it is. And I believe this had been reformulated because the original one that came in the original, for those of you who remember, blueberry co-wash packaging, it was, again, still amazingly soft. I even reported this when I did the first time I ever reviewed this. Still amazingly soft, but the thing was, it wasn't necessarily amazing at cleansing, meaning if your hair has had tons of gunk in it, like gel and stuff you're done through the week, this was not going to be my go-to co-wash, only for the fact that I would have to do it like definitely like at least 2 or 3 rounds of it just to make sure everything was really cleansed. It still felt soft and I was able to detangle, but it didn't have like the strength. I believe once it hit this packaging, and maybe it wasn't, but it felt to me like it was reformulated because it definitely did a much better job of like cleansing. So yes, so cleansing your hair is important, right? But if you have that much stuff in your hair, maybe you want to use a shampoo. But if you don't, just be willing to use more than 1 round. But again, this is the more recent packaging, which is better than the original formulation in terms of cleansing. They all left my hair feeling soft. But yeah, so I would say in terms of cleansing my hair, maybe the Curlsmith one, you're going to be getting, let me not compare apples to oranges, like the old version of this blueberry to the current Curlsmith. Let me do current blueberry to that one. In terms of cleansing, yes, this is going to cleanse your hair, and I would say get this over the Curlsmith one. Even for price, even if you feel like you're ending up using more of this product than you would the Curlsmith one, with the price you're paying, especially with the Black Friday discount, go for it. So yeah, so I'm saying the SheScentIT Blueberry Co-Wash is the Get This Co-Wash. And then I'll show you another Get This Co-Wash that I still do like. This is from SheScentIT, and she also does a really nice Black Friday sale. You may get it the next year. Okay, I'm sorry, that was shady. I like SheScentIT, and if she's watching, hey Io, she does a very nice job. That was just a joke, because in the past, and I haven't ordered anything recently, so I don't know, you know, what the shipping is, and I know she works very hard to make sure that, you know, she gets out the products and everything as quickly as she can. So let me say that. But yeah, so if you buy from SheScentIT, one co-wash that I would definitely recommend is her Curl Play. And here is the ingredient list. And again, this one I don't need to go too much into because I had spoken about this one at length in the past too. Don't mind that little oil stain there, but she always has interesting ingredients. Look at that beet sugar extract, so things like that. So I like SheScentIT. I'm not necessarily, I'll probably peruse the site to see if there's anything that I need or want to get this year, but I do like the Curl Play co-wash. This is a creamy co-wash. Again, I've reviewed this one in the past, so I don't want to take up too much time. But yeah, it's a creamy one. Definitely leaves my hair feeling soft, cleanses, boom, like a gem. Now the scent of this wasn't as impressive as like either the Curlsmith one or even the SheScentIT Blueberry one. This one has more of a subdued, almost Play-Doh like kind of scent to it, but it's not a bad scent, and it doesn't like linger in your hair. So once you wash it out, it's kind of gone, so who cares? But yeah, this one doesn't smell as great as the other two, but it works really well, and my hair feels super soft and really nice. Now, if I had to level up those three, which one leaves my hair feeling the softest? It's probably this one, actually, SheScentIT's Curl Play. And then if I had to say which one was second, it would be definitely be the Blueberry one from SheScentIT, leaving my hair feeling super soft. And then third place would be Curlsmith, which is yet another reason. But again, an 8 from Curlsmith is respectable, but it's yet another reason why you don't need to pay that extremely high, in my opinion, price tag to get results that you could get even better results from less expensive products. So that's my get this and don't get that. Keeping with Curlsmith, let me move it over to her curl condition, or her or his, I don't know who owns the brand, the Curl Conditioning Oil and Cream. Okay, also with the Resurrection Plant in here, I'm going to show you the ingredient list. First 3 ingredients, let me just read this off to you, right? Water, glycerin, and shea butter. So that's basically what this is, okay? Let me show you the ingredient list, and then we'll get inside the jar and take a look at the product itself. And again, as always, sorry for this lighting, but you are able to see the ingredients right there. Water, glycerin for those who are glycerin sensitive, and shea butter as the first 3 ingredients. But as you can see, it has lots of oils in here. Yeah, there we go. So black pepper seed extract. So really nice things. And I'm not going to say this for every product, but this is definitely the case that they're all the things that I'm going to show are paraben free and, you know, good ingredients, right? Here's inside the jar. Now, it may look like, oh, she hasn't used that much. Oh, yes. In the sense that I've used it many times, but a little goes a long way. Gotta say that for this product. Oil and cream. That makes it feel like it's a cream that has oil embedded in it, which it does. There are oils in here. And then it kind of, maybe you'll think once you twist your hair, do whatever to your hair, moisturize your hair with this. And again, it says for extra thirsty hair, right? Extra thirsty, curly, or kinky hair. So it's going to say that the same thing on all 3 of those labels. But you may think, okay, you put this oil and cream, which I just rubbed right here, put this oil and cream on your hair and it's going to just break down to an oil. No, but look at that. See, it's still cream, right? It's still in a creamy form. And notice how it's not necessarily going in my skin. Okay, so let me tell you this. And this can be used on damp or dry hair. I'm going to say this for this product. So I put it in, the first time I ever put it in, I was saying, whoa, it kind of, and I just did like twists all around my head. And I was saying, this feels like it's going to leave my hair like stiff. Yeah, stiff. Have you ever used one of those moisturizers that makes your hair so heavy? It feels heavy so that your hair, you could like actually angle it and like point it and it stays in that kind of stiff position, you know, for a while until it like falls down or something. So you can do that with this. And I was saying, oh, this is not going to be good, but it felt creamy going on. So I said, let me just see what it does. When my hair, like, you know, settled and it had been there in a while, and I don't know if it's, you know, also a reaction to my body heat, that feeling definitely goes away. Your hair is soft. It is manageable. On a scale of 1 to 10 for moisture, though, I'm going to say I'll keep it at a 7.5. So again, better than average. It's good. It does moisturize my hair. And it feels nice, you know, once it settles down in that kind of, I don't want to say like stiffness necessarily, but kind of, once that initial kind of thickness and heaviness of the product dies down and it just kind of absorbs into your hair, then yeah, you have the moisture. It's there. Your hair feels moisturized. This one also, I believe, says that it will give, yeah, it says it will moisturize, nourish, and give your hair shine. So shine. I told you previously that my hair is just hard to just have shine. Like, it's not like naturally shiny hair. Products don't normally work in that fashion for me. This one does okay in the shine department in that it doesn't look dull. It doesn't look like, oh, her hair is so dusty and dull. But another thing I'm going to say for Curlsmith, not really for the cold wash, because that's like the thing you wash out of your hair. Curlsmith, in my opinion, does not play well with other products. So if you are going to do a leave-in before this or something after it, or, you know, you want to seal it with an oil on top, and oil it may be okay with, but if you're pairing it with something else, you may want to make sure you don't have someplace super special to go the next day, because you'll just want to see how it plays with it. Because I have definitely had instances where this product has left my hair looking a little dusty. So it's like something in this product latched on to something else I had in there, you know, probably a leave-in or something, and it just looked dusty. And like you saw how it wasn't rubbing into my hand, that's kind of what it was doing on my hair, because it's like it needs to be the only thing there. Otherwise it can kind of sit there, you know. So for this price tag, you need to play well with others. You need to work whether I have wet hair, work whether I have dry hair. I need you to work under multiple conditions if you're going to come to me with a $20-something price tag. That's all I'm saying. So I would say don't get this. Don't get this for Curlsmith. Don't get this. But if you are looking for something that is creamy and it's going to moisturize your hair, not that the other thing is much cheaper, but I would say don't get this. Instead, get this. And they're having, well, a tiered kind, not a tiered sale, but I'll tell you about their sale in a second. Bacura Beauty, formerly known as Basque, they have this Tonga Mousse hair cream. And I'm pretty sure I've spoken about this in the past because I have used it in the past. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this, but okay. Full disclosure, I haven't opened this jar in a while because I have a lot of products, clearly, but you can see the oil is right there. So even though this is not called an oil in cream like the other one is called, it definitely has oils in here. As you can see, I hadn't opened the jar, so look, the oil was kind of coming to the surface right there. Can you see it? Yes, see the oil running? Okay, but the rest is all like creamy. And let me just put some on my hand. And this one more so breaks down almost to see how that absorbed much better. And that's what it does on the hair. It definitely makes my hair feel moisturized. This one has a different kind of scent. All the scents for the Curlsmith smell the same, the things that I described previously. This one smells like it could have a little vanilla in it. You know how Bacura does with their scents, if you've ever used the brand. If not, it kind of smells like, not vanilla like a cake, but like an actual vanilla bean. If you've ever used like vanilla extract, kind of that scent, but minus the alcohol like undertone, if you're thinking of the extract that you would pour. I'm just talking about, let's say, just a strip of vanilla, right? Just the pod, that kind of scent. And here are the ingredients right here. And this one also too has organic palm oil is the second ingredient, and castor seed oil is the third, water is the first. So this is like more of an oil-based thing. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So you can see it there. I hate this lighting, really hate it. And I'm going to move this up so you can see all of the different ingredients in this one. And I always like that they use, oh, it has jasmine flower wax in it. I'd forgotten about that. But I always like that they use interesting ingredients from Bakura. But yeah, this one moisturizes my hair better than the Curlsmith. And I've never had an instance where it didn't pair well with other things. Not that I've tried it with everything in the world, but sorry, in the times when I have used something underneath it, or on top of it, it's been fine. So even though Bakura is also pricey, I would definitely say so is Curlsmith. So if you're going to do one or the other, I would say get this from Bakura, the Tonga Mousse, instead of the Curlsmith oil and cream thing that I just showed you. The other thing I was going to say about Bakura, I do have my phone here, but they're going to have a sale, like certain things you're going to be able to get 50% off. They sent out an email. And there's something that I really, really like, but I'm going to do that in just a bit. And their sales, some things are going to be 50%, or was it 40? And then other things are going to be like 35. So they're categorized, and they have determined what things you'll be able to get what percentage will come off of which items. So I don't remember where they had the Tonga mousse. Yeah, mousse classified, but it was, oh, no, that's Beauty Bakery, sorry. I was trying to keep all these little things organized, but apparently I have not. So anyhow, look for the Bakura sales info, and maybe I'll post it in a story or something through IG. But yeah, they have some nice sales coming up. So this would be the get this. Last thing from Curlsmith is this curl defining styling souffle. Pretty sure this was like $27 or $26. And also, again, look at that for extra thirsty, curly or kinky hair. And this is your 8-ounce jar. I'll show you the ingredient list before we get inside the jar and really take a look at what's going on under the hood. Okay, so there we go. Water, and glycerin is next for those who don't like glycerin, so take note of that. Irish moss is third. We can go down the list. Right, so I see avocado oil, aloe is in here, flaxseed, I remember being in here. It has the black pepper again. Of course, the resurrection flowers in here. This is a very jiggly, just in terms of consistency. Look at that. Can you see that? One of those jiggly products. If I were to turn this over, yes, it would start sliding out and eventually flop out. This is what I have in my hair right here, right now. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, one thing that I like about it is there is a, all right, you know how some jellies or things that are supposed to be curl definers can leave your hair, at least for me, can leave it with such a cast that it's super stiff. This is not that. This one, and first of all, when the wind is blowing and everything and I can smell it, it smells so good. But yeah, so when the wind comes, this can, look at this. It has like, you know, some movement. This is not like, look, I can go through it like this. Right? So it doesn't have this cast like, oh, my hair is about to pop off and snap off. It does not. I'm not going to say it has absolutely 0, because on a scale of 1 to 10, the type of cast that it has, the hold. So as you can see, I was just raking through it, but notice how everything is essentially staying in place. It's not like it's, you know, coming apart or anything. So it has hold to it, but not the type of hold that not Eco Styler level 10 type hold or anything like that. And there are some other Eco Stylers I'm actually going to talk about that don't have a bad cast or anything like that. But so the cast on this, sorry, let me not get off track. Scale of 1 to 10, I would say this is like at a 1.5 maybe. And I say 1.5 only because I'm going to show you something else that's probably a 1. So I couldn't put this one, you know, too high up because I needed something to go under that. So yeah, so this is the Curl Defining Souffle. Oh, I'm so happy this is doing it right now. First of all, I just raked my hands through my hair. You saw me do that, right? And I'm going to show you my hair up close, but maybe you can see. Stink lighting. Okay. See, even on this finger, see this little right there, this little dot, right? That's the gel that has formed little balls all throughout my hair. They're now on my hands. All right. So for something that costs 20-something bucks, you can even see it in between. Oh, there you go. There you go. You can see some of them. Look at this. Look at this finger. Look at this finger. right? You can see those little balls right there. Let's go in close to the hair, because I hate when my hair is washed and clean and everything, and then I put a particular product in and it makes it look as if like, ooh, what's in her hair? This does that. So even though I like that it doesn't leave my hair stiff as a board, I can rake my fingers through it, and the appearance of the definition, the hold is still there without it like frizzing out. Yet it doesn't feel like it has a cast on it. All beautiful. The wind blows, it's like moving in the wind. That's all great. But these, okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Right here. That's what you can see at the tip of my finger as well. Right. But right here, all these things that look all through here. Look at it. Right there. It leaves all these little up here, you can see, and this is not a matter of, oh, you didn't rub it in well enough. No, I have done this today I did this on dry hair, completely dry hair. I've done this on dry hair. I've done it on wet hair. There was no time in which, and this was disappointing for me, because I actually was like, and I'm going to put some on right now just for you to see, just for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so that may be a lot, right? But right now I'm going to wash my hair tonight anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. But I'm just going to show you, you know, I rake it through. I make sure that it doesn't have like globules just kind of sitting anywhere. And, you know, it dries down, but it dries down with those pellets, these little, oh, it smells so good though. It dries down with those little balls, which for me, look at it right here. Just unacceptable. And even if I rub and it looks like, oh, okay, it got everything in, it's all well blended into my hair, when it's set, when it actually dries, it's gonna have those pellets, and that's a no-go for me. You could even look around the edge of the jar. Look at this. Even just it sitting on its own, not even in my hair, forms these little balls, right? I'm not dealing with balls, especially not for 20 something bucks. I feel like this one was 27 bucks. So that ends Curlsmith. This is a don't get this. It's a don't get this, because I don't like the palette. Everything else about the product, very nice. Did I show you the ingredient list? I hope so. If not, it's going to be on the Ulta site, because there are tons of things that I need to get through right here. But I'm going to say don't get that. If you want something, you like that wiggly, jiggly texture or consistency, and you don't want those types of pellets, even though the cast itself may not be the same with this particular item, I think this is still a good product. Let me show it to you right now. This is Creme Brulee from Camille Naturals. This is her curling delight. I've shown this in the past. I've spoken about this. Oh, okay, that one was ready to flop all the way out. But their curling jelly, also a jiggly variety. And I'm going to stick my finger in it. There it is. And you can similarly put this in your hair, same way. And I feel like it gives nice, let me see if I can find another spot. Back here. Now this one does have, if I say the other one has a cast of a, so look at that, right? A cast of a, let's say, what I say, 1.5. This one may be a 2. So it may have slightly more, but it's not like a bad, horrible cast, right? It's not. And it smells nice. It looks like it's a pineapple thing. And I think some people have described it as that. But to me, this scent is always, it looks like a pineapple, right? That kind of, you know, when you see an artificial pineapple thing that they're selling, candy or whatever, it's like this kind of color, or a lemon. But it actually smells to me like inexpensive fruit punch. But I like it. So yeah, and this scent lingers too. So this is a wiggly jiggly one that I would say get this instead of the Curlsmith one, and again much cheaper. And Camille does a good sale too. Usually her sale is like on Black Friday. So yeah, there's that. And this one she has as featured ingredients aloe vera, argan oil, and almond oil. And the ingredient list, the first thing is aloe vera. Ugh, sorry. I know it's going to take up time showing you all these ingredients. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just spinning it around so you can read all of the ingredients in here. Rosemary, coconut oil. All right, so good things. There we go. So that's from Camille Naturals. That would be my get this as a wiggly jiggly curl defining product. The other one, also from Camille Naturals, is her aloe berry styling gel. And much like what we just looked at, this one also, boom, 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 wiggly jiggly type of product. This one smells like, I don't know, like a fruity scent, Not exactly. Not exactly sure what scent, but it smells good. It smells good. And it's definitely more on the fruity side. Same thing here. I'm just gonna, you can see it here. But again, it's not gonna, this one leaves even less of a cast. So this one I will say is like a maybe 1 on a scale of 1 to 10. But anyhow, it's gonna give you the same effect is what I'm saying as the Curlsmith. Except you're not going to have these horrible white pellets all through your hair. So I would say this is also another get this. And that, again, is from Camille Natural. There's some other things I like from Camille too. In the past, I'd spoken about the Camille Natural, the yellow. What does she have? That yellow spray. I've forgotten the name of it now. Even one year on one of my Black Friday hauls, you'll see I bought it in the gallon size, but that doesn't necessarily work for me anymore, that particular product. So I'm definitely not getting that this year, but I may get, you know, one of these like little wiggly jiggly berry gels. They're nice. So it's cool. It's a light one. It's not like the type of gel you could put it like what I just did, right? To like define a bang or something like this, or even if you wear all of your hair out and do it in that fashion. This is not like an edge control. And I believe she, the owner of the company, has even used it in that way, like not even necessarily edge control, but like to slick down her ponytails and stuff. For my textured I always say XYZ hair, I can't, it's not going to lay down anything, but you can use it as a part of the process. Like I can slather this on because I have done that, but I usually need to pair it with something else. Like maybe I don't want that other thing that's super tacky or strong to be, you know, everywhere. Maybe I just want it in like key zones, and then I can use this for other portions. So but it's a light hold, but I like it. Yeah, so that's the Camille styling gel. That would be a get this. Another one in the wiggly jiggly variety that is a don't get this is from SheScentIt. She has this pomegranate pear oil and gel hair pudding, and it says no crunch styling gel. Now, the issue I guess I had with this for my hair is that, and this is a, how much? 13-ounce jar. So nice size, right? And it smells kind of perfumey, like a little fragrance, but it's nice. It's a nice scent still. Hair. Sorry. So here we go. Another jiggly kind of product. This one, as you can see, has a bit more stiffness to it, not as wiggly and jiggly as the previous 3 that I had shown you, but it's here it is. This one feels more like a thicker pudding, maybe. So anyhow, the problem I had with this one is I feel like it makes my hair feel dry. So yeah, it may be fine with like not necessarily having cast or anything like that, but then I feel like it dries out my hair. So this one is definitely, you know, I use it for twists, but it certainly has to be paired with other things for it to feel good and normal. And I'm just trying to finish this jar, and I won't be buying it again. It says for soft touchable curls, and of course it has no parabens and all that stuff here. Here's the ingredient list: water, aloe leaf juice, okay, and it has some flower extracts in here, some butters. But yeah, so it's nice consistency in terms of the product, just feeling it. There we go. You can look at the ingredient list there. Boom. Pomegranate extract, pear extract, yeah, avocado oil. Yeah, very nice stuff. But and it doesn't leave little flakes in my hair, so it's definitely better than Curlsmith in that department, but it leaves my hair feeling dry. So that's also a no-go for me too. So yeah, I won't be getting this SheScentIt oil and gel hair pudding anymore. I'll just finish up that and I'll be done with it. But on a positive SheScentIt note, and that's also SheScentIt, well, not SheScentIt, but we'll talk about that in a second. Another thing which also has a, I know it looks like I don't use these products, but I promise I've been through jars and jars of this. This was one from SheScentIt that I actually really do like. This is her conditioner. It is the Papaya Super Hydrate Hair Mask. It says moisturizing deep treatment for all hair types. And again, this is the papaya one. And yeah, I feel like it leaves my hair feeling, yeah, she does scent things so well. Like, I don't necessarily know if it's papaya, but definitely like fruity. It's nice. So it leaves my hair feeling moisturized. There it is, the conditioner. Leaves my hair feeling moisturized. It's a thick one. How should I say that? It's creamy. Let me retract that and say, because sometimes when you say, you know, thick, you may think thick and heavy, but this is more creamy. Right, so there it is, creamy, but it feels nice on my hair, always leaves my hair feeling soft and manageable. And again, her price point, her sales, very good stuff. So I like this, and I think I have enough of this though, so I may not, you know, get this for Black Friday, but this is a good product if you're interested in SheScentIT. Let's check out the ingredients for a second before I show you something else. There it is, boom. Good, 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 right? So here are all the ingredients for her papaya mask, but you can see papaya coming, you know, a little further down on the list, but, you know, still it's in there. And it's all healthy stuff and good stuff in here, I should say. So there we go. So, yep, this is the papaya super hydrating mask that I like. However, a mask that is, oh, not a mask, but a conditioner that is a love of mine, and I feel like I never hear enough chatter about this company as I did maybe back in the day. I don't know, but I really, really like them. And this is one of my all-time favorite conditioners. And she always does a sale. I think it's like 50% off, but some years she changes it to where it's just like 50% off the 8-ounce jars, which still, that's good stuff. But it is, sorry, my honey child, and specifically the honey hair mask. Smells delicious. I have never had a jar of this, no matter how long I've had it. I've never had a jar that felt like it expired. Like everything just works as if I had just purchased it. It smells as if I had just purchased it. This is from last Black Friday. I know for a fact. Man, and it's creamy. It's not, oh yeah, don't want it to fall out there, but super creamy. This feels even more, if I wanted to say now, between that papaya one from SheScentIT, and because that was just giving you kind of an option if you're looking to purchase some things from SheScentIT, that's a good recommendation as well. But if you're just looking for standout conditioners, in my opinion, the honey hair mask is definitely one to at least add to your collection. Check it out, test it. There is not a tangle I've ever had that this could not unravel. I mean, this is good stuff. And I remember, I don't know if she still has this on her website, but at least back in the day, it used to say like you can put it in your refrigerator, and I used to do that, and then I would just put it on the hair, and it was just like cooling in the shower. I don't know, I like it. And this doesn't have like a tingly effect or anything. It was just the fact that it was in the fridge, so it was actually cool. But anyhow, yeah, I like it. And it says on here, yeah, like it says your hair is basically under attack from air pollution and stress. Are you tired of hiding it under a hat, cap, or scarf? And that this honey hair mask can come to the rescue because one of its hero ingredients is raw honey, and it has rich vitamins and minerals to lock in the moisture. And I honestly feel like I can not only detangle my hair easily when the product is in, but even after I wash it out, my hair feels soft. I can like part it with my fingers. Things feel really good. Life is good when I use this honey hair mask. So even though this was not like in comparison to anything else necessarily, I definitely want to tell you the honey hair mask is a go in my book. And I'll definitely be checking her site to see if she's doing anything this year, which again, she typically does. And let me see how long. Oh gosh. All right, that's a long time. Oh, the other thing that fell that I was going to show you is this. SheScentIT. SheScentIT, the owner of SheScentIT, also owns Curl Origin. Now, she had taken a bit of a hiatus this year where she was like, I'm not going to, like, Curl Origin is like kind of taking a pause and we'll be back. And it looks like she is back, like that site is back up. And again, it's Curl Origin. Some of the products that I saw in the beginning were not there, so I guess she was using that as a period to revamp and figure out, you know, what she wanted to do moving forward. And I think she has even a third brand or company. So SheScentIT, Curl Origin, and there was something else that she had, which I remember purchasing some things from it. And that one wasn't so much of a hit for me. But one thing, and look at the ratty packaging. This is literally the last jar that I had of a good argan and castor edge paste. And I really do like this edge paste. However, I don't see it on the site anymore. So why even, I don't even know if I should mention it. Perhaps it'll like make a surprise appearance. Because I remember in the past, there was a time before when this was off the Curl Origin site, but then reappeared later and I bought it and it was great. They also sell Curl Origin through Hattache, but here's what I'm going to say. I don't know how those things work when it's going through like this intermediary site, because obviously they're getting the product originally from, you know, the Curl Origin folks, and who knows how long it's been sitting there or the process and shipping, whatever. because I did get from Hattache one time, and it was, I mean, the condition of it and everything looked fine, but it was softer than anything that I've ever gotten directly from Curl Origin. So I don't know if it was like sitting in a hot place in a box or whatever. It wasn't like it was broken, like it didn't work. I mean, it worked. It just wasn't as effective as the ones that I know I've purchased directly from Curl Origin. And again, that could have been a shipping thing. It could have been, I don't know, maybe UPS had it in like by a heater. Who knows? But I like going directly to Curl Origin. So when it comes to this particular paste, this edge control, I said, you know, if she does bring it back on the site, this is a thing from Curl Origin that I would pick up. And pretty much her sale for Curl Origin and that other company, which I can't even think of now, that she owns, and SheScentIT, they pretty much have the same sale. So if hers is 30%, the other ones also have like 30% or something like that too. And we're in the same state, so I usually get my items very, very quickly. So yeah, that's Curl Origin. Next thing, I wonder if I should break this now, and then there's a whole bunch more. Let me make this more manageable. I'm going to end this part right here and then pick up with, so right now I've addressed some of the things that people wanted. Curlsmith did that. Did SheScentIT, did that. Maybe I can slip in one thing that's kind of in isolation. That's a winner. Yes, I will, because I did speak of Bacura, formerly known as Bath, earlier in this video. So let me tell you the thing from Bacura that I hands down have my eye on. I want it. I don't want to say I need it. Is a conditioner that I believe they released for the first time last Black Friday. I bought 3 of them because that sounds so excessive. But I bought 3 of them because I was saying, oh, if it's good, you know, at least it's on sale now. I'll try it. And after I got it and used it, I was like, why didn't I buy like 6, 7, 8? And this is on my list for this Black Friday. And I know Ashkin Curls, I remember her saying, because I think we chatted about this briefly, that she bought this too. So I hope she mentions this in her video. I want to see her thoughts on it too. So it'd be great to see, you know, how this applied for others. But I really enjoyed this one. This is called Leche de Babasu. So there we go for the Leche de Babasu. And it's a hair conditioner, and this smells the way tangy tastes. You know, if you ever taste something that's super tangy and it makes you go like, just gets you right there. When you smell this, it like gets you right there. It's a delicious, like, tangy scent. I don't even know. This is all I could manage to leave in the jar to show you, because every time I use this, this is literally my last jar. I'm probably going to mix it with also that little tiny bit I have left from Adwa, the deep conditioner I showed in part 1. And, you know, something else that's great, because this is, of course, far too little to do my whole head of hair. I just want to be able to show you. Let me just show you some consistency of it. Yeah, just another creamy product, but this like melts in my hair. Another one where tangles have met its match when I use this. I really like it. Not only for the scent, but also how well it just works. Oh, look what it says. It's enriched, it says, is an enriched slippage conditioner cream created with a 3-in-1 mission to detangle, soften, and moisturize. I say agree, agree, agree. Definitely detangles my hair, hands down. It moisturizes. My hair feels moisturized. It feels soft. Even after, and this is all while it's in, right? But then after I wash it out, it still feels moisturized. It feels soft, and I can still get my fingers and everything through it. It feels great. I really like this conditioner. Again, not a thing where it's like you go the rest of the week, don't put anything else on your hair. Yes, you're going to use a moisturizer. You're going to use your whatever else you typically use for your process. But I'm just saying this gives you the perfect foundation for so many other things to come in your hair care process, because it leaves moisture still in your hair. And I really, Bacura did it right. This one was the one that wasn't under the 40% category off, or whatever her highest percentage off was for Bacura. I think this one was under the category of you could get 30% off or something like that. Hey, I take it. Still good. Still good. And the other thing from Bacura, I think I just got an email today where I think they're releasing some new like body butter. And I know sometimes it's like, oh, those are expensive, like to go with her body butters and creams. But some of them, not even necessarily that they leave me feeling I'm talking about skin now on my body. Well, they don't make me look ashy again, right? But it's not that they give me like this high shine or whatever, but sometimes the scent of some of them, I just want to lather them on. So I may try that new body butter that she came out with, but definitely this Leche de Babasu is going in my basket for 2018. And again, my Black Friday list for this year is rather short. I said I'm going to end, right? And I'm still going. But it was rather short this year. But that was on it. It could be lengthened. My list may be lengthened based on, you know, other things. I hope Ashkin Curls does her video because I'm looking forward to seeing what she's going to be picking up because she has some neat finds. Oh, since I just mentioned Ashkin Curls again, let me end the video on this note because this is definitely, I had not heard of this brand, didn't know anything about them until Ashkin Curls mentioned Unicurl. Okay, and let me just tell you right now, I already saw the sneak preview because I got the email. I'm on their like mailing list that they are releasing for the first time because right when I purchased this item, which is the Unicurl Supreme Moisture Leave-In Detangler, they only had 2 items, this and an oil, right? So a variety of oils in their oil bottle that they would sell. So I just bought this. I didn't buy the oil. But I see for Black Friday, they are releasing, or she is releasing, the owner is releasing a conditioner, a deep conditioner, and a shampoo. I'm getting both. I see she already has a pre-Black Friday sale right now where the shampoo is like 14 bucks and the conditioner is priced at 15 bucks for the sale price because I think the original price she had listed for the deep conditioner was like 20 something bucks. So she's taking about 5 bucks off. I didn't buy it yet because I don't know if her Black Friday sale will be, I don't know. I don't know. This is my first year dealing with Unicurl for Black Friday, so I don't know what she typically does or, you know, if this is the sale and that's it. So who knows? But I may hang on till Black Friday to see. But Unicurl is another gem. This is the Aloe and Coconut Supreme Moisture Leave-In. It says it replenishes dry and thirsty hair, easily detangles, and it says nature infused. Okay. So, and of course, sulfate free, all that good stuff. Now it has reflective packaging, so it may be hard for you to see some of the writing, but let me first just talk about, let me take the hair out. Let me talk about the scent. It smells like, I don't want to say like a lemon pound cake, but in that range, right? So this definitely smells sweet, cake-like kind of a product. So I know if you don't like that kind of scent, this may not be for you, but let me show you. It's a thick cream. I can hold it upside down just like this. And this one, now I can use the word thick, right? Because this one does have more of a thick feeling. There it is. Just put it on my arm and look, I'm rubbing it up and down, and it may look like, oh hey, it's just sitting on your hand. No, it really does. I know I'm just putting stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff now, right? But it really does moisturize my hair. Now my hair type is not the kind where it works necessarily well where I'm coming out of the shower and it's my hair is wet and I put things on it and my hair just retains all that moisture. It usually dries in a weird, funny way for most products, which is why I like things that can specifically work on my hair when my hair is dry, because that's when I get the best results of them. But this can be used on damp, wet, or, you know, your dry hair. And it could be a leave-in, it could be your moisturizer, it could be your detangler. So it's like an all-in-one type of product, and it was designed to be that way. And specifically, I believe does she say specifically for level 4 hair? I don't remember if she says that specifically, but oh, it says hair, yeah, used on hair that is wet or damp. But then it also says, and this may be from her site or whatever, but you can also use this, you know, daily or whenever you want. But anyhow, let me show you the ingredient list. It smells so good. The scent for sure lingers. I have put this in my hair, and then, you know, the next day I'm walking or wind blows or whatever, and you can see the ingredient list there. And yes, my hair smells so good. Just smells like, oh, come on. I want it to focus. It just smells like pound cake is like following me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sorry. I just want you to be able to see all of this. Look, you can see honey at the bottom, right? Second to last ingredient, or no, that wasn't second to last. That was just second to last for that row. Avocado oil, different oils in here. I'm sure they have the full list on their site as well. That was probably annoying to try and view it as I was rotating it, but It is creamy. The product is creamy. It's thick, but it doesn't make my hair feel weighed down and heavy. It definitely feels, now I can't even speak for what I just did right now, because you know by now I had the Curlsmith on it, and I had, you know, I've been playing in it with other products, but when I put it on my hair, it feels moisturized. Again, for me, it doesn't necessarily work best on damp or wet hair. I have used it on damp hair, and it's been okay. Like my moisture level for my hair, when I use it on damp hair, I can get it feeling moisturized to like a 6.5, 7, which is not great. If I'm using it on totally dry hair and I'm putting this on as like my first line of defense, man, this can get me to like a 8.5, 9. And there were even times when I layered it. I put something else on first. So, okay. So when I speak of wet or damp hair, I'm specifically thinking of like coming out of the shower with water, right? So water is the only thing, and you know, then it's still a little damp after I let it dry off a bit, and then I put product in it then. But there is a time when I layered it with, and I'm going to give you as an example, something that I've spoken about before. You know, I love this, this lavender spray from Camille Rose. And this has left my hair, this alone leaves my hair feeling super moisturized. So there was a time where I used that, and then I put on top of it this. Entire week. Done, set, moisture, don't add anything else, finished. Really, really good. So I say all that to say, I think it plays well with other things. It can also work as a standalone product, because I said that 6.5, 7 is when my hair is damp, meaning with water. But if it's damp with something that's moisturized, not like water coming out of the shower, right? But if I put on something that is moisturizing for my hair, like this Camille Rose spritzer, and then I, you know, put this on top of it, boom, moisture is like out the roof, level 10, super moisturized hair for days on end. If I'm putting it on completely dry hair, nothing's on my hair, I don't have this preceding it, nothing, then I would say it gets me up to like a 8.5, maybe 9. That's still good. Now I may go a little heavy with it, but my hair is extra thirsty, extra needy, extra dry. So super heavy for me. You may not have to use as much as I do, but I really do like this product, and it did make my Black Friday list for 2018, because I am beyond the halfway point. I'm down here. So yeah, so I need to re-up on this. And again, this is Unicurl, their Supreme Moisture Leave-In Detangler. Good product. I'm gonna end this video right here before we're about to hit the hour mark. Okay, so should I squeeze in one more thing? Okay, I can do, no, because then that goes with that. Okay, I can do this. I can do this because I don't like it. So this will be quick. This was from the Main Choice. This is a don't get this. Even if I compare it to the Camille Rose one, which is for me still a get this. And I know some of you after last Black Friday were saying that you got this and you did enjoy it and you really liked it. I gotta say, with this type of product, it's not like, and I know I jumped off that one for a second, but let me just show you something. It's not a spray like this, like spray and go. I don't think my, or one of these. It's like, no, that's not going to moisturize my hair. I literally have to go like down the length of the hair. That wasn't the length just now. I didn't start from the root, but I'm saying like give a good amount of sprays, and then, you know, whether twist it up for the night or whatever it is I'm going to do. And then, oh my goodness, when it dries, and again, not doing this on wet hair, doing this on entirely dry hair, and my hair feels so moisturized with this. So when I compare that to a product that says this is the Main Choice Tropical Moringa, not the original Tropical Moringa that was in the all purple packaging. This was the one from her like blue like sea packaging collection. I had another thing. Oh, here it is. It came also in this line. I'll talk about this later though. And it has the glaze, which I'm going to talk about too, in that collection, right? So this is not the original Tropical Moringa. This was this other one that she came out, which was also, this one is Tropical Moringa Sweet Oil and Honey Endless Moisture Restorative Spray, because it came with her Endless Moisture line. I think that may be what she called it or whatever. But anyway, this, unlike the Camille Rose one, is just a spray. This is just a rough. This is just a thing you go like this because you want your hair to smell good, because it does smell good. It smells like, I feel like it smells like, if you remember when Victoria's Secret back in the day, and they may still have it, but I haven't purchased this in years, had body lotions. I think one called Endless Love smelled like this. So this has, but not the harsh alcohol like undertone scent of their perfume, but this smells kind of perfumey. This could be like a body perfume. So if you want to use this as a hair perfume, great. In terms of leaving your hair feeling moisturized, no ma'am. But what can it do in terms of detangling? Okay, just as putting anything like super wet on your hair could potentially allow you to work through tangles, and putting lots of this on your hair could as well. This is definitely not my favorite main choice spray. The original Tropical Moringa one to me was much better. Well, I shouldn't say original because it was called Tropical Moringa, but it was maybe I'll find it and put it in one of the other versions of this video for before Black Friday. But this particular one from this Endless Moisture collection, to me, is just there for scent, and it says it's supposed to leave hair feeling soft and tangle free, instantly hydrates, no, and moisturizes, no, and they say on color treated hair, you know, whatever. It's a long ingredient list starting with water. Second one is glycerin. This may be hard to see because of the reflective nature of this, but oh, okay, sometimes it wants to play nice. Okay. It has aloe leaf juice. So even though some of these things have ginkgo biloba, I see on there, even though it has some of the same elements that products that I enjoy have, something about the placement of it, how much of one thing it has versus something else, it may or may not work for me. And this particular one is, again, just for scent. It does nothing special for me. If I want to detangle something, I would literally be spraying for days. And then once I get that tangle out, or even if I do a twist and I let that just set and let it just air dry with this in it, it's not like it feels moisturized or anything. And I could have sprayed like a bunch of this. And so I'm just sit there like, why did I do that when I could have just done this to detangle and moisturize all in one step? And you've seen this, but let me just show you right now. Here's the ingredient list, and I'm still talking. The ingredient list for the Camille Rose Natural Lavender Spray. Look at that. Now, if you will recall, there was a Curl box that came out, and I'm not a subscriber to Curl box, but every now and again I will buy a box if they're like, oh, this is our special new box, whatever, featuring, you know, some brand that I likely know. So when over the summer, they did a Curl box that consisted of Camille Rose items, and it said like new things would be in there. Now, those of you who know that I did an Instagram post because I did purchase that box, and there was definitely a new item in there. And I believe one thing in which the ingredient list was different from the original ingredient list when she originally released the Lavender collection. But the other thing, oh, no. There were two new products. That's what it was. There were two new products. Three new products. And the other items were things that I already had as a part of the Lavender collection. And some people were saying, oh, well, it's been reformulated. But on Instagram, you will see the side-by-side on my IG of the labels of the ingredient list. They were identical for the... So I saw no change. However, even though they were identical, I will tell, oh gosh, I'm flipping all around, right? Let me just finish this thought. Even though they were identical, this one does perform in a different way. And I know I'm totally on a different track right now. This Camille Rose Lavender Crush Defining Gel. Now, if you remember the original one that it came in, it was in a jar. And even though the ingredient list, if I recall, that I showed on Instagram was identical to this ingredient list, and I said, oh, they just put it in a bottle. But no, even though the ingredient list was identical, as you can see from my IG, which is at PJD01, the number 01, it performs differently. So even though the same ingredient, I don't know if the mixing time of those same ingredients and the, you know, and the exact quantities, if something changed there, if they changed their mixing time, how they store things, the prepper, I don't know. But I know that I like the original one. And I mentioned that, oh yeah, my curls feel moisturized. It wasn't necessarily, no, it was great. It was really good. I liked it. I feel like there was something I had as a drawback, which is not coming to my mind right now. But I was like, oh, this is good. This one is even better. I use this. I'm going to tell you, this leaves my hair feeling defined, but also another reason why you can do this over the Curlsmith souffle. Even if you don't care about it being jiggly and you're looking just for definition and performance, this one leaves my hair feeling moisturized. I think the original one had the potential to leave little things in my hair as well, if I'm not messing that one up. However, this one leaves absolutely nothing. This version, my hair feels super moisturized, super soft. The cast is like a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10. It's like barely anything. And I would pair it with, when I went away on a cruise this past summer, I use this this is like my go-to combination. I use this for the moisture and just overall feeling and just the moistness of my hair, right? Because I hate when my hair feels hard and dry, like it's gonna crack. So this is for moisture, and it gets the definition in there, right? But it also gets moisture. Then I just put an ever so slight amount of the Gold Eco Styler Gel, the one that's olive oil and shea butter. Not too much of that, but I put some of that in with this, and it gives me, that then pairs the amount of hold that I need where, oh, it was perfect. People were stopping me on the cruise ship to ask what I had in my hair. This is a combination I really enjoy. And even if you use just this alone, still you're not going to get little flakes in your hair. It's going to leave you with moisturized hair, or it leaves me with moisturized hair and definition. So I'm really happy about it. I can show you the ingredient list for, oh, and again, I use this on dry hair. I know these things typically call you, yeah, it says how to enjoy on freshly cleansed hair. For me, when I use things like this on freshly cleansed hair, it gives me more of a cast than I would have if my hair had been dry from the start. Odd, maybe I'm just in my own category, but so I use this primarily on dry hair. It can work on wet hair. I have used it on wet hair, but I like it far more on dry hair. But anyway, here's the ingredient list that I was going to show you. Maybe a little tough to see, but again, you can see that on my Instagram from the summer, so you may have to scroll a ways back. Well, not really, because I don't post that much, but there we go with the ingredient list. Boom. Yeah, so it performs really, really well. I like it. And so I was saying all that to say, yeah, this particular spray is just here for scent and potentially detangling if you spray a lot on it, but it's going to leave, or it leaves my hair feeling dry. So this is a don't get this, but a get this for the Camille Lavender Spray. I do still like that one very much for moisture. There are some other sprays which came close to that Camille one, and you may be interested in them for Black Friday. So I'm going to close off this video and I'll get the other ones done soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.